It's been a thrilling race, folks, with only 8 laps to go. It's still anyone's race. Max Hamilton is still in first place, slightly ahead of the competition. In second place is Franklin Wood, and third place is Lewis Verstappen. It looks like Franklin Wood is going into the pits for fuel.
Come on, Wood, you're lacking behind.
I'm trying my best out there, boss. Max is just too darn fast.
If you don't win this, you'll be replaced and put in the pits. I don't have time for losers.
I'll try my best, boss.
Franklin Wood is now out the pits. With lightning speed, can he catch up?
Come on, I can do this.
What? Max is slowing down. Something must be wrong.
What's going on? Where's the smoke coming from?
Oh no! Max Hamilton has crashed into the wall in a ball of fire. Safety teams are on their way to try and get him out.
Oh my gee willikers.
Troy Pike and Gary Gerber presents The Case of the Death Race. November 3rd, 1952. In the country of South Africa, motor racing is a sport loved by many. In the recent South African National Grand Prix, famed British racing driver Max Hamilton has crashed and died on the track of Kalani Raceway in Cape Town. Franklin Wood may have won the race, but at what cost? After the success of the Case of Cape Town investigation, William Wilbur and John Lotzer have been called in to try and solve the case. We pick up with them back at the station.
I have called you in today as you have probably heard of the crash at Killarney. Max Hamilton was a famous racer and his family wants us to investigate his crash further. They don't think it was an accident and they are suspicious of sabotage.
You can count on us, sir. This will be a piece of cake.
A few days off the last one. I need a break, but we're on it, sir.
At Kalani Raceway.
Thank goodness you're here. We've been trying to keep the crowd away from the crash for hours.
Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Look at all these people. Last time I saw so many people was when people were crowding around the radios to listen to the first part of Miss Styles' diary.
Alright everyone, the professionals are here. Move along, we'll handle this.
The whole engine's burnt up. Can't even tell what engine this was.
Does it have 16 cylinders or 12, good sir?
Unit 16 cylinder joke. No, I think it was a straight 8.
What's that?
It means it has 8 cylinders. Don't you know anything about engines?
We started investigating the bunch of witnesses close to the pits at the time. We have a few witnesses for you to investigate. You might pick up something from them.
Okay, let's see them. Bring them to the pit garage. At the pit garage, 5 minutes later.
Here they are. Franklin Wood, Lewis Verstappen, crew chief Andrew Grounder, and the announcer McNorman.
Franklin, let's start with you. The rest of you can wait outside. Okay, Franklin. Can I call you Frank?
I have no problem with that.
You won the race, right?
Yes, sir, I did.
So that would be a great reason to sabotage Max's car.
I promise you, sir, I'll never do such a thing. I don't even like hurting people. That must be the saddest thing for his family and friends. I feel sad just thinking about it.
Where are you from, Frank? I don't recognize that accent.
You see, I'm from Mississippi, in America. I lived in a small house with my mom, pa, baby brother Jackie. When I was 18, I had to go to war. I hated it out there. All those people being shot at, all the screaming, all the death. It was terrible. I said to myself when I got out of there, I'll never hurt a single soul ever again. I always loved racing, listening to it on the radio. When I got back home, I started racing, got picked up by a team, and here I am.
Okay, thank you for your time. You can go.
Thank you, mister.
Lewis, you are next. You were in third place at the time. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was. Look, sir. Me and Max, we're close friends. We had a small rivalry, yes, but I'd never try and kill him. I miss him so much already. I can't believe it. I can only imagine what his poor family is going through.
All right, you're free to go. For now.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, Andrew. Can you come in, please? Look, pal, I got no time for this. I'm just a crew chief in the pits. I never got to see his car, so how could it have been me? How could it have not been you? Please explain to me. Because I was in the pit lane the whole time. You can ask any of my crew. I will.
We're losing daylight. We need to finish this up soon.
Okay, you can go for now, Andrew, but I am not done with you. Okay, see ya. What a waste of my time. Bring in the last guy, Mac. So, you were the announcer, right?
Yes I am.
Did you get to see any of the cars on the track up close?
Yes. I need to look at them closely for the descriptions, so I can describe to the audience.
So you were up close with all the cars. Very interesting. I think we have our man.
Oh, wait, what?
Mac Norman, you are under arrest for the sabotage and death of Max Hamilton. I'm convinced it is you. You were the only person who was around those cars. Lotso, we have our man.
I would never do anything. I'm just the announcer. It's my job to look at the cars. You've got it all wrong.
Save it for the court. So it would seem that we have our saboteur this early on in the investigation. Is this case so easy to be solved, or are there more variables to consider? Find out after the break what happens next in the case of the death race. Need some pep in your step? Get yourself some 53 Cola. Now with cherry flavor. It may have 54 ingredients, but it's still the same old 53 Cola. 53 Cola. The get up and go drink. Now with cherry flavor.
Let your taste buds come alive as the cool, refreshing taste of peppermint hits your tongue. Feel the coolness. Feel the breeze. Breath Breeze mints. They're breathtaking.
November 4th, 1952. After one of the shortest investigations I have ever seen, William has come up with the possible suspect for the death of Max Hamilton, the announcer of the race, Mac Norman. We pick up with our heroes back at the station for more interrogation.
This guy? This is the guy you think killed him?
All the evidence points to him, sir.
But it's only been a day.
Well, it took me a day to figure out the first case.
That was a lucky break. It might not be the same this time round.
I know it's him. I can feel it.
All right, you can carry on with your investigation. I won't get in your way. Good luck.
So should we carry on with the investigation?
Let's get to it. In the interrogation office. So, Mac, why did you do it? What would you gain from killing a famous racing driver? Money?
Let me just stop you there. Why would I want to kill a famous racing driver? This is my profession. If I killed him, my life would be ruined, and I would be out of a job that I love.
So you could report on the biggest accident of the year and have all your listeners tuned in to hear what's happened to their famous racing driver. That's why you did it, isn't it? How so cold and cruel.
That's enough for now. You put him in a cold sweat. Besides, someone's outside to see you.
This isn't over. I will break you.
Hello, William.
Sandra, what are you doing here?
I heard about all the commotion at Killarney. I just wanted to come and check in if you are okay.
I'm fine. I already have a possible suspect. I'm interrogating him at the moment.
That quick? Are you sure?
Have I failed once yet?
This is only your second case. Not every case is the same. You have to evaluate all your options before pulling the trigger on someone. Sorry, I can't stay long. I have stuff to do, and I'm sure you do too.
Wait, why do you have to leave so soon?
Well, if you had a father in jail and basically all the things you own was stolen, then you get back to me.
Okay, I understand. I'll let you get back to it. See you around sometime then.
Bye-bye.
Mister,
Hello, Frank. What are you doing here?
I wanted to help in any way I can.
I really don't think you can help us with anything. We have already got our suspect.
Who is it, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm sorry, but that is confidential information.
Mac Norman is his name.
Shut it, Lotso. That's confidential.
Come on, Will. We both know Mac's going nowhere.
Well? Who's Will?
It's a new nickname. William's is such a mouthful. But that's beside the point. Let's let the kid help us.
Mac Norman? He's a nice fella. He's been to all my races here. I don't think he would do such a thing.
Why don't you ask him, see if you can get anything out of him?
Like what?
A lead.
I'll do my best, misters.
Back in the interrogation office.
Hello, Mr. Norman. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Franklin, what are you doing here?
I'm trying to help in any way I can. I don't believe you killed Max. I think it was someone else. Did you notice anything strange near Max's car yesterday?
You know, I think I saw one of your pit crew poking around Max's car while I was preparing in the announcer stand.
Could you tell us who it was?
I couldn't get a clear view, but I am sure it was one of your pit crew. He was wearing the same colors. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but it could be useful.
Let's go pay the crew chief a visit. Maybe he'll know who it was. Okay, Mac, you're free to go for now. If we need you back here, I will call.
Thank you, sir. Next time, don't arrest the guy without proper evidence.
I told you not to be so sure of yourself. Not everything comes first try, Will.
Okay, I'm sorry. And stop calling me Will.
Only if you stop with that 16-cylinder joke.
Okay, whatever. But now we need to find Andrew Crowder, the crew chief.
Let's get on it.
And there you have it. One false accusation, a stern talking to from Sandra, and some help from Franklin, and we are back on the case. Will William and Lotso find the saboteur? Find out in the stellar conclusion of the case of the death race after the break. Pop, 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 like we did last summer. Pop, 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 like we did all day. Let's pop, 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 as we sing together. Nothing's better than pop, pop gum.
Pop, pop gum. The chewing gum for all the pops.
Most motorists love T.V.I gasoline. It gives the car the power to overcome any obstacle, with gas to spare. It is affordable, and you'll never want to go back to normal gasoline. T.V.I gasoline for the power. November 5th, 1952. After William's slip-up with Mac Norman, the case is back on track. Thanks to Franklin, we have some new information regarding the possible saboteur and a lead to find them. We rejoin our heroes en route to Andrew Crowder, the crew chief's hotel. So, this is the Mount Nelson Hotel. What a nice place to stay.
Yes, if we had the money, which we don't.
How can he even afford to stay here?
If he's even here. Are you certain he's here?
According to dispatch, his name is still on the hotel guest list, so he must be here for sure.
Last time you were sure you arrested the wrong guy.
Come on, we have work to do, so shut it. Excuse me, madam.
Yes, how can I help you?
Is Andrew Crowder here?
Let me check. He is on the guest list, but I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Can we have a look in his room? We are here on official police business.
Certainly. Let me have a look. He was in room 55. Here's a spare key for the room.
Thank you, madam. We'll make sure to bring this back. Let's look around, see if we can find any clues of where he went.
There's barely any suitcases here.
Well, if you're traveling around, you shouldn't bring much stuff with you. Just the bare essentials.
I'll at least have 2.
Okay, if you're so suspicious of that one suitcase, open it then.
Some clothes, a toothbrush. Nah! An M1911 handgun!
A gun? What would a crew chief need a gun for? Unless to clean up any loose ends, of course.
Andrew Crowder is the saboteur. He must be. He was the most calm out of everyone when we questioned him at the track.
He must have used one of his pit crew to sabotage the car so he could not be seen.
So that person would be arrested and he'll be out scot-free.
Come on, Lotso. We need to find Andrew now. If we don't, who knows what he'll do next.
Did you find anything?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for that.
Here's the keys. We have to go. Sorry. Bye.
How are we going to find him?
We'll search the whole town if we have to. We can call backup to search the rest of the areas.
Wait, isn't that him standing by the phone booth?
That's him. That is him.
Ah, what a coincidence. Who do you think he's talking to?
Whoever it is, it must be important. Quick, now's our chance. Do you have a coin on you?
Yes, here we go.
Hello, operator. Please put me through to the last number dialed from this phone.
I'm sorry, but our customers' privacy is very important to us, so I'm afraid I can't put you through. Is there another number you would like to dial?
Yes. Put me through to the police station, please.
Certainly.
Cape Town Central Police Station, how can I help?
Detective William Wilbur, badge number 4205. Put me through to dispatch, please.
Certainly, putting you through.
What seems to be the problem, Detective?
I need you to get a hold of the central switchboard and find out who was on the other end of the most recent caller from this telephone booth.
We're on it, Detective.
A few hours later, back at the station.
Well, it took a while, but dispatch thinks they found your guy. His name is Jacob Smith. He is a bookie and was at the track on the day of the crash taking bets.
My suggestion, sir, we have Jacob's number. We call him, and we get him to come to the station so he can tell us what he knows about Andrew.
The next day at the station.
We got him, sir. We got him. Mr. Smith is here.
What am I here for? You're wasting my time.
Jacob Smith, we believe you have information on Andrew Crowder, the suspected murderer of Max Hamilton.
Last time I checked, he bet on his own driver, which is perfectly legal.
Don't get funny with us.
We need your help.
Why do you need my help? Just arrest the man.
We would if we knew where he was. Seeing as you were the last person to talk to him, any ideas?
Yeah, I spoke to him last night, but I have no idea where he is now. I'm not his pa.
We need you to lure him in so we can arrest him.
What's in it for me?
Not being arrested for being annoying.
Okay, give me a phone.
You need to get him close to the station so we can arrest him. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's me, Smith. I was checking the bets, and there's still money to be collected.
Last night you said it was finalized.
I thought so, but it seems I missed one.
Give me an hour.
Wait. I'm out at the moment. Let's meet at Adderley Street.
1 hour later. Jacob! It better be hell. I want that money. Andrew Crowder, you are under arrest for the murder of Max Hamilton. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. Come on, I was so close.
Why would you murder such a famous racing driver?
What do you think, you big bimbo? The money, of course. Everyone bet on Max. So I bet on my own driver and took Max out. So I could get all the money for myself.
Well, it looks like you'll never get to enjoy that money.
The next day.
Good job, boys. You have arrested a murderer in 3 days. I think you deserve that rest you wanted, Lotso.
Will it be a paid rest, sir?
I'll pay you in a 6-pack of 53 cola. How's that sound?
I'll take whatever I can get, sir.
And you, William, you've come a long way since I picked you up at the harbour. I hope to see you put more criminals behind bars.
Thank you, sir. I'll do my best.
So that's that. The murder has been solved. William has learned his lesson about being too confident. And Lotso is still Lotso. If there is a case to solve, you'll know who'll be on it. William Wilbur and John Lotso. This has been the case of the death race. So long! The Case of the Death Race, an original radio drama written and directed by Troy Pike, produced by Gary Gerber. Cast in order of appearance: narrator Franklin Wood, William Wilbur, Louis Verstappen, and Andrew Crowder, voiced by Troy Pike. Announcer Mac Norman, voiced by Darrow McPherson. Max Hamilton, voiced by Alex Pike. John Lotso and police officer, voiced by Tian van der Volt. Robin Gower as himself. Sandra Martin, voiced by Salome Stander. Receptionist, voiced by Sarah Campbell. Jacob Smith, voiced by Steve D'Oliveira. Additional voices: Tyrian Pike, Lena Gower, and Gary Gerber. Special thanks to everyone who has listened to the first case. Without your encouragement, the second case would not have been made. In memory of Andre Stander.